Now at 4, D.C. Police has new leadership who was appointed as interim chief. We'll have a full report.
Then, warm for now, but some rain is on the way. Meteorologist Damon Matson is tracking the timing.
Looking years ahead to a new stadium here at RFK, what local transit leaders say needs to happen before opening day.
We do expect a significant increase in holiday travel.
Plus, TSA is talking about holiday travel, what you need to know before flying out.
And it's the best of the best in apps that are helping to make a major difference. We'll show you top apps for the year in today's Rich on Tech.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 4. I'm Mark Hall.
And good afternoon. I'm Annalisa Gale. Developing now, one man is dead following a shooting at a home in Fairfax County.
It happened this afternoon at 1200 block of Fanshell Court in Reston. The man was pronounced dead at the scene. Police say that they know the shooter was known to live at the home.
I don't know what the motive is now. We don't know. We're working hard to develop that, but we're going to be here for quite some time.
Police say they believe the victim and the shooter knew each other. Anyone with information is asked to contact police.
And our top story here in the district today, Mayor Muriel Bowser has named a new interim police chief. Jeff Carroll will lead the department starting next year.
It comes after Police Chief Pamela Smith announced her resignation last week. Her final weeks marked with scrutiny after a House report accused her of creating a toxic work environment.
DC News Now's Marielle Carbone joining us live at the Wilson Building now with more. And Marielle, what are Carroll's plans for the job?
Well, Annalisa, he certainly plans to focus on building up morale and public trust. Now, he has been serving and working with MPD for more than 2 decades, most recently as an executive assistant chief. He's served during the January 6th insurrection, multiple inaugurations, public events, and most recently the National Guardsman shooting downtown. All of this experience, the mayor says, makes him right for the job.
I think he has had the opportunity to serve a breadth of leadership roles at MPD.
Which is why Mayor Muriel Bowser is naming Jeff Carroll as the new interim police chief of the Metropolitan Police Department.
I've spent the past 23 years with the Metropolitan Police Department, and it's given me a lot. It's given me many opportunities, and my heart's here with the agency.
Carroll started with MPD in 2002, moving up the ranks to executive assistant chief in 2023.
I've had the opportunity really to touch almost all parts of this agency. May it be the first half of my career I spent mainly in patrol. The latter half I spent in a lot of our specialized operations and investigations. So with that, I feel that I'm prepared.
Carroll's appointment comes as the department faces federal interference and scrutiny following accusations the department, under Chief Pamela Smith's leadership, manipulated crime data, making the numbers appear lower. Carroll already has plans to address this.
Of improved training for our officers as it relates to the classifications of crime and our technology, our records management system, the ability to make changes in the system with alerts to members that reports have been changed.
It's unclear if the mayor will push to make Carroll's appointment permanent as her term ends in a year.
We have some options for him serving as interim or or a conversation that we'll have with the council about how they would handle an appointment.
In the meantime,
I'm going to be the chief of police. I'm going to run the department. My goal is to move the department forward, to make sure that we're driving down crime, to make sure we're keeping the residents safe.
Now, Police Chief Pamela Smith will continue serving until December 31st. That is her last day. And at some point beyond that, Carroll will be sworn in. The mayor says she doesn't have an exact time or date yet for that swearing in. Reporting live from the Wilson Building, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
Marielle, thank you. And for the latest updates on the interim DC police chief and what happens next with the city council, you can head to our website, dcnewsnow.com.
And Annalisa, this just in, a federal appeals court ruled to continue the deployment of National Guard troops in D.C. It stopped a lower court ruling that was trying to block troops from being sent to the district. A judge wrote that since D.C. is not a state, that, quote, the president possesses a unique power within the district, and more than 2,000 troops are deployed in D.C. All right, let's head over to meteorologist Damon Madsen with the first look at our forecast.
Yes, Damon, a beautiful day. Had to make sure baby got out for some fresh air. It was really nice.
Yeah, I didn't have to bundle up quite as much.
I still bundled.
Well, right. I'm just saying not as much. You still needed it, but it's definitely an improvement. Less coats are needed on this Wednesday, now that we finally broke past that Arctic air. Now, don't get me wrong, it was still a little bit of a cold start early this morning, not nearly as bad as it has been the last few, but we started in the upper teens and 20s, but here is where we've ended up. Look at this. 40s, yes, but upper 40s still in D.C., Westminster as well there. Frederick's the one really cool spot, still hanging out in the low 40s. But how about Waldorf, Lexington Park, and then slide over to Woodstock? Upper 50s to right around 60. So a good chunk of the area managed to get into that much warmer air here today. And my goodness, has it made a difference. Now, one thing that has hindered us a little bit, unfortunately, from really amplifying the warm temps, we've had a lot of clouds around today. That wave of cloud cover is making its exit here as we head into the night. So there will be some clearing as temperatures do take a little bit of a step back. But hey, all in all, it's not going to be too chilly as we wrap up this Wednesday with those readings still above freezing as we head toward 11 p.m. and midnight. So the warmer air has finally arrived, but up next, we have quite a strong cold front swinging toward the region that will bring some rain and some gusty winds. We'll time out when we should be ready for that unsettled weather coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Western Maryland now. A man was found dead after a car fire in Hagerstown Monday morning. First responders were called to Longview Drive. That's in the Greenberry Hills neighborhood. They say that a van was moving down the street while on fire, and later other cars were struck by that van. The man again was found dead inside.
It's a vehicle collision with a car fire, with the fires impinging on a house, but that's all under investigation now by the Washington County Sheriff's Department and Maryland State Fire Marshal's Office.
The victim's name has not been released. Washington County deputies in the Office of the Maryland State Fire Marshals are now assisting.
And developing now, we are entering the 5th day of the massive manhunt for the Brown University shooter who killed 2 students and injured 9 others.
Yeah, today police now asking people in the area to review old surveillance video from the days leading up to that attack, believing the suspect may have canvassed the scene ahead of time.
And take a look at your screen. Providence police releasing these images today of a person they say was in close proximity to their person of interest and are looking for people to identify them. The FBI is offering a $50,000 reward for information leading to the identification, arrest, and conviction.
Meantime, the Brown University community is in mourning. People leaving flowers to honor the victims. Among other events planned, an online interfaith prayer service scheduled for Wednesday and a larger service when classes resume after the winter break.
And right now, Brown University student from Alexandria has returned home after the shooting. DC News Now's Liberty Simmons joins us live in Alexandria with how the shooting has affected him. And Liberty, he spoke about his experience on campus the moments the gunman opened fire.
Well, Alexandria City High School graduate Luca Guamte just landed here a few hours ago, and he described returning home with feelings of shock, relief, and guilt.
Lock doors, silence phones, and stay hidden until further notice.
Luca Guamte reads us the Brown University text alerts that popped up on his phone the moments the gunman opened fire.
And that kind of put us all into a little bit of panic and more action as well.
He's sheltered in place with his roommates inside their dorm.
People started doing the typical actions that you need to do, turning off phones and covering windows and turning off lights. Which is very good that we all know this, but very scary and sad that we all have had to learn this.
Luca was safe, but 2 other students died. Muhammad Aziz Umerzakov and Ella Cook, who was a friend of his neighbor.
I've cried a couple times, but it's been like hard to even imagine that when you see someone days before and now they're not around any longer. It's pretty horrifying, and I'm so sorry for her family.
He says the shooting is now motivating him and other students to take more action against gun violence.
We have become only stronger from this, and so being together and being able to grieve and recover, and I know there will be protests, and I look forward to being part of that.
And Lucas says it is frightening to know that the gunman is still out there, but he feels confident that police will soon catch this suspect. For now, live in Alexandria, Virginia, Liberty Simmons, DC News Now.
Liberty, thank you. Well, the Senate has given final approval to a sweeping military policy bill authorizing billions of dollars in defense spending. The annual National Defense Authorization Act overhauls how the Pentagon buys weapons. It also calls on Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth to share video of strikes on alleged drug boats near Venezuela. Lawmakers remain divided over how much of that footage should be released publicly. The bill will also raise troop pay by 3.8%.